that the offense was just a struggle for most of the game. I know Tennessee puts a lot of pressure. They've been a lead all year, but what were they maybe doing to get you guys out of rhythm on offense?
Well, I thought what we've done earlier in the year that we're not doing right now is emotionally and physically fighting through hard times in a game. I thought over and over, and we had resiliency fighting through some of these games, early games, and I think these last two, especially these last two, and I'm not talking about fighting through number 60 in the country, the number one and the previous number one, but when things have gotten hard emotionally as much as physically, they were knocking down shots. I think they made their first 5. And I don't think emotionally we handled that. We were really ramped up to play, and we could never string some baskets together. We couldn't go on. We've gone in runs in this building. We've gotten the energy in this building going. We could never get any energy going from, and we could never cause that because we just couldn't get a string of made shots. We know they're elite defensively. They are. But I thought we had some looks. I thought we had some looks, some layups. And we just couldn't string any kind of run together the whole night. I don't know if we ever made 3 in a row. It just seemed like we'd make one and then we'd think that we'd miss a layup or we'd miss a good shot. But I don't think the last 2 games, and again, I'm talking about the best of the best teams in the country. We haven't fought emotionally and resiliency when it got hard in that game.
You mentioned some of the, yesterday you mentioned kind of the mental fatigue and that being the important thing. Is that just kind of where you guys need to improve? You kind of mentioned just battling through the highs and lows.
Yeah, I think mental toughness is that you come out, you're ready to play. And, they hit some shots. I mean, they made some shots, they got the thing, they got an offensive rebound dunk, and we missed a wide open layup, is to fight through that. All right, it's early. And I think we're not emotionally together fighting through that, the hard parts of the game right now. And we're playing elite teams with that. But with that said, I just think that we just absolutely could not string some possessions offensively together. I thought the second half, we showed more fight. They had 25 points. We forced 19 turnovers. But we got into, and it's happened 2 games in a row, that, some things didn't go our way, and then we couldn't string it together, and then the lead just ballooned. And when that lead ballooned, you're trying to fight back, a 20-point deficit. We cut it to 15 to start the second half, and then they got it back up to 24. Yeah, absolutely disappointed in fighting through Tennessee's runs and their physicality.